At the end of last year, I ordered a kit from Roseanne, Roxycar11, and when she sent the kit, she had these beautiful flourishes in there, which I used on my minis, and I asked her, I just sent her an email, and I asked her if she wouldn't mind to send me some more of those flourishes, and she did, in a very timely fashion. I am not as timely getting back to her with my thank you, which is a dozen labels that or a dozen tags that I made. And again, I love the vintage look. Here are these small roses, these teeny tiny roses on this that I made with this rose, this punch, this flower punch. And they're like the grunge roses that we saw on Tim Holt's 12 Days of Christmas, but they're smaller. And I just had more fun making this this little tag. And on the back, this is the area for journaling. And I added this clip so that when she can use it, when she wants to use it, she can just clip her picture in, clip her picture on that tag, and then change the picture if she would like. And here is the next one. This one has a little different kind of flower. It's a little different kind of shape, and it has a really neat picture on it, I think. And again, I put the clip so she could take a picture. By the way, this is the Perfect Princess Chloe Elise, and she could just take her picture and just tuck her picture in there to put in her mini book if she would choose. And you can change your pictures, and the books look nice without pictures too. And this is the area that I made for journaling. And here's another tag using that same shape. This is just a little different flower, and here's my little clip for pictures. And this is kind of a neat little picture. And again, this is the back for journaling. And here's another picture with a little vintage look to it. And I put a little clip up here so she could clip her picture onto the, if she would care to. And these are the roses. They're smaller than the Tim Holtz, but they're the same. I just used a different punch for the rose, and these are the roses that I made on this tag. And again, this has a vintage look. And I make my cutouts, and then I put them on very thin chipboard, and then I apply them to the tag. This method that I used under here is Glimmer Mist method that I learned from a technique from Roxycar11. She's an absolutely brilliant artist, and I saw her do that technique with Glimmer Mist, and I just used it on all of these tags. So I'll kind of go through them. And here is one of the flourishes that Roseanne sent me, and I used it on this tag. These are some fibers, or the lace and ribbon and fibers that I got in a fiber swap. And again, I have my little vintage girl that I cut out and I put on very thin chipboard. And here's my little clip for the picture, and this is the back for the journaling. And this is a little Gibson girl on this particular tag. And again, I've put the clip on so she can add the picture in. And this is the back for the journaling on this tag. And another Gibson girl, and this time I put in a couple of charms. And this is another Gibson girl. And this again, all of these backgrounds are the technique that with the Glimmer Mist that I saw on YouTube from Roxycar11. All of these backgrounds are like that. I use that same technique. And here's another one with a little Gibson girl and the charms. And these are all fibers that I got from the fiber swap from the beach. And this is the back of that tag. And here's another tag. Again, I use that same method. And this is a little mini book. Only it's a little bigger than I usually make my mini books when I make my mini albums. And again, these are the fibers that I got from some of the fibers I got from the fiber swap. And this is a little paper clip. And look at this! Isn't this cute? This I cut a little picture out of a vintage gal, and then I put it on that frame. And then the back of this one for journaling. And here's another one that I put, another little mini book that I made. Again, these books are a little bigger than the ones I put on my mini albums, and I put a little charm on this that said love, and this says Camelot, and I've got a crown and a heart, and this is the paper clip. And then again, these are the fibers that I got from the fiber swap, and this again is that same technique that Roxycar11 has a tutorial on. It's absolutely a great fun technique. And this is the back of this tag with the journaling area. And again, another one. Here's one of those roses I made with a little different. This was a Sizzix rose, and it actually has the center cut out, which works perfectly. I don't know that I can show you that Sizzix die just offhand. Let me see if I can find it real quickly here. Because it's got the center cut out, and it works really, really great for this particular. Nope, I can't find it just offhand. But it works really, really well for that kind of a rose. Here it is. I did find it. It's this Sizzix die right here, this one. And that's what I use to make this size rose. And the smaller roses, I use this Paper Studio punch. That's for the little baby roses. And again, this has the vintage look. I just really like that vintage look. And fibers from the fiber swap. And this is the back for the journaling opportunity. And here's another one, again, vintage look. I used a little different punched rose or punched flower for this one. I didn't care for this one quite so much. But I like the flower. I just didn't like it as well as I like the others. And again, the fibers from the fiber swap. And this is the technique from Roxycar11 and the area for journaling. And this was actually the first one where I used that technique, and I just absolutely love that technique. And you can see the technique better on this one because I didn't cover it up so much. And these are the little tiny roses. I just love these roses. Those are the ones that I made with this punch, this flower punch. And these are fibers from the fiber swap. And I made this little charm to go on this one. And I hope Roseanne enjoys her dozen tags that I made for her. Hello, perfect Prince Dylan. Okay, let Grammy finish what she's doing, and then we'll see Nemo. I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you for watching.